Hey y'all, it's Chad, OS South Outdoors again. I'm back with I guess like a second half of the last video we did on the 4440, 1350 feet per second rifle rounds, or hunting rounds, whatever you want to call them. And I mean, I showed y'all what some speeds of the different bullets, the loads I made with the H4198 and the Reloader 7, using 25.5 grains of that. Was getting an average about 1360 feet per second out of it. So anyway, but we were shooting an old pan on a tree. It ain't a whole lot of fun, and I'm sorry right now I just don't have the time to get out and do some range testing at 150 yards to show y'all, but I'm going to do that with these loads. But anyway, what I have got, I've got some 5-gallon buckets out here full of water. I got 3 5-gallon buckets, and I got an old cooler out there, and I thought it would just be kind of fun to show the difference in energy transfer from the commercial available stuff that we're all getting for the 4440 right now. I got the HSM, same thing in the last video. I got the HSM, I've got the Ultramax, and I think both of those are Cowboy Action stuff, and I've got the H4198 loads of 25.5 grains that I loaded and shot in the last video. I thought it'd be kind of fun, and I've not shot any buckets of water prior to this video, so we're all going to find out and just see if we can visually see a difference in energy energy transfer when it hits the water. So I'm thinking we probably will, maybe not, I don't know, but we're about to find out. And I'm going to start with the just like in the last video, I'm going to start with the Ultramax Cowboy stuff, and I'll go from left to right, and we'll video that and just see what the difference is. All right, so we're gonna start with the like I say, the first bucket we're gonna shoot with the Ultramax Cowboy stuff, 200 grain bullet. I don't know what type of powder loads in it, but it's Cowboy Action stuff. But I'm gonna start with the first bucket. Mason, can you zoom in on that bucket a little bit? Can you get a pretty close shot of the bucket?
Yeah.
So we can see. Are we ready? Okay, so HSM, or no, the Ultramax, the first bucket. Let's see what kind of destruction we get. Okay, well, it picked it up and set it over for sure. And we'll go check that out. Let's go see what kind of damage we got with the Ultramax 4440. Okay, there's the Ultramax. I picked it up and set it up. Well, there's the entrance, and it split. Got a pretty good split in the back. Not a whole lot of damage to the bucket, but it did penetrate all the way through. I didn't think it wouldn't, but anyway, there's that. Next up, we'll do the HSM Cowboy loads for the next bucket, and then the third one we'll try the hunting rounds that I made with the H4198. So let's go give that a try and see if there's a difference. Okay, so up next, the second shot, we're going to use the HSM Cowboy Action, and again 4440. This is a 200 grain slug, round nose, flat point Cowboy Action. All right, hopefully all we'll need is the one, and we'll put this one on the middle bucket. Cameraman, are you zoomed in good enough to see it?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's see what this does. Wow, didn't even turn it over. All right, let's go check that out. There's the second shot, second bucket. Little hole there, entrance. Got a nice little split, but it didn't even, it didn't bust it, and it didn't turn it over. So anyway, let's go and shoot some of the rounds that I've got loaded with H4198 and see what the difference is, if there's any. May not be, I don't know, but there's got to be some, because the speed is pretty significantly faster. So let's go see what we got. All right, we got 2 targets left, water targets. Got the 5-gallon bucket, good old Lowe's bucket, and I have a cooler, a little igloo cooler full of water. And these are the my loads that I made. 428 diameter bullet, 200 grain with 25.5 grains of positive 4198. You can also use the same load with Reloader 7. You're getting the same Same thing out of either one of them. They'll do the same trick. Although I'm probably gonna tone mine down to 25 grains even and keep it around 1300. But these are averaging about 1300 and I think it was 1370 feet per second. But and the rifle, U-Birdie 4440 1873 24-inch barrel, nothing special about it. But like I said in the first video, they do chamber this same gun in 44 Magnum, same receiver, same internals, just chambered different. But anyway, I'll shut up and get this thing loaded. My hands are getting a little cold out here in this wind from that water not working so well. All right, so let's see if what the difference is, if there's any at all. Mason, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's see. Yep, still didn't bust the bucket, but let's go look at it. See what we got. All right, well, definitely got a bigger exit wound there, or cavity, whatever you want to call it. But I really couldn't tell a whole lot of difference. I mean, I can from firing the rifle, because I mean, obviously it's a hotter round. It definitely hit it faster and hotter, but still no explosion like I was hoping would happen, to see a big dramatic difference like it would be if you hit it with a 30-30 or 44 mag. But anyway, let's try the cooler and see what happens. We got a lid on it. Right. Second shot on the second target that we have for the 4198 load. A little purple cooler. All right, Mason, you zoomed and ready?
Ready.
Oh yeah. It's not a whole lot of visual difference on camera, but I can flat tell the difference here. All right, let's go check it out. All right. Okay. Well, the lid stayed open. Oh yeah. Well, it's just plastic and styrofoam, but still, come on through. It did more damage than the, you can definitely tell that they're traveling a lot faster than the other ones, than those Cowboy Action loads. Y'all, I wasn't happy with the water buckets, so I want something I can see a little more destruction, or at least trying to get some out of it. I may have to go get the 44 Magnum before this is over, but anyway. Got 3 cinder blocks. You probably can't see them that great because it's getting dark, especially in that wood line. But anyway, same thing, concrete block. We're gonna try first shot with the Ultramax Cowboy Action, and then the HSM, and then we'll try the 4198 load, H4198 load. All right, you ready, cameraman? Hit it a little low, but made a dusting on it there. All right, the HSM. And the 4198. A little bit of difference there. Did you get it? All right, let's go check it out. The first block, look, there's the slug. It's all grainy and just not this chunky. It actually put a hole in it, and it come through and just landed inside the block. So that's about it. We're still pretty good on that one. It's still intact. The second one, let's look. Well, it hit just almost in that cross member. It broke it, but that's about it. That's the HSM. This first one over here was the Ultramax. And then the 4198, it pretty much cut it in half. It did pretty good, I guess. So we still got some left. So let's play again. Let's put some, reinforce that, and shoot it again and see what we can do with the 4198. We'll put this behind it. Just see what we can do with that. We'll shoot it a couple more times. They're still pretty good targets. I'll put the Cowboy Action stuff up and just go into the 4198 loads, and we'll shoot all 3 of them again, just for fun. All right, Mason, can you see them still? We got enough light. Do we?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, first one. A whole lot of damage that time. I think it hit that cross member. All righty. Cut it in half. Is the camera picking them up pretty good? All right. And we got one extra thick down there. It's got pieces from the top that we just stacked up. If I can hit it, let's see. Oh yeah, nice. Hits hard. It's hitting hard. Let's go check that out. All right, it did pretty good. You remember I had this piece stacked up in front of the block, so it busted that, went through here, busted that. It didn't go through this. I'm sure that slug was dead pretty quick after it penetrated that first part. This one's cut in half. And this one, okay, here we go. It went in. Remember, this is the Cowboy Action round from earlier, but went in here and come out here. So it did make it all the way through it. Maybe that's just a tougher block than the other two. Anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. Anyway, I won't waste any more time talking. Hope y'all enjoyed the shoot. And if you like it, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna try to get some more stuff out here from time to time. There won't be a whole lot of videos, but I try to get one out when I can, especially if it's something that's interesting to me that I think somebody else might could use or enjoy. But anyway, see y'all in the next video. Have a good one.